Hey, you wanna get high, man?
Does how they do? They got wooden balls, man.
I got a joint here, man. I've been saving for a special occasion.
Play on fire though.
86 to 88, we were in the hood at my grandmother's house. And in the hood, that's when you will come across, it's a different vibe as far as like when you talk about movies. Your friend, right, will sit there, and you want him to, right? Your friend will sit there and tell you the entire movie. Like I had a friend, this is like 91. It's not like 91, it's 91. He told me scene for scene as much as he could remember of Boys in the Hood. Like imagine a 6 or 7 year old recounting Boys in the Hood and you're sitting on the edge of your seat. This might sound weird, but that's another way of watching a movie. This is back in the day, man. Your friend is telling you what he saw, and you are excited because you got to see one commercial. I'm legit. You're lucky that you got to see a commercial for Boys in the Hood.
5 minutes away from your nice, safe neighborhood, there's a war going on. And the news isn't covering it.
Either they don't know, don't show, or don't care about what's going on in the hood.
Boys in the Hood. It's the kind of news that usually gets buried. Rated R.
Now, let's go back a little bit. Let's go back to 80, 88. Let's go back to 86, 87. Crack is pumping, right? I'm in the hood. I'm in Bayview Hunters Point. What you would see on television, you might see them broadcast a funeral of a drug dealer who got murdered. You know, you're going to sleep to rolling gun battles, hearing AR-15s and Uzis, you know. At your school, you know who's the hustlers, the dudes with the Jerry curls and the 4-finger rings with their name. And you know who's the girlfriends of the dudes who are selling dope because they got the door knocker earrings and they got the chains that got their name on it. You know, they're fila fresh, you know, and you're not. You're nappy headed and you got your jeans will have holes in them, but thankfully your mom patched them up. You got airwalks that you got airwalks or pro wings that are beat to shit. You may not have ever seen crack, but you're legitimately seeing what crack is producing. So a movie comes out called Colors, and you're hearing rumblings of people getting shot at Colors, you know, getting shot watching Colors.
Drug dealers, street gangs, and innocent victims, all elements in the controversial movie Colors, a film that was released around the country this Friday. This movie has been dropped by several theaters in Los Angeles because of fears that it would incite violence among gang members in the audience. The film centers on 2 policemen and their confrontations with gangs in East Los Angeles. Police, or I should say people who did see the movie in Los Angeles, said that it was realistic but not dangerous.
That's everyday life. This stuff happens on the street all the time. They're not going to come just to look at a movie and start no violence because of the movie. I don't think so.
Do you think it glorifies gangs, the film?
No, I don't think it glorifies gangs, and it is a good movie. I think it should be showed to everyone.
The movie Colors also opened to packed houses here in the Bay Area tonight. In San Francisco, security guards were on hand to keep an eye on things, but so far, the biggest hassle was in the long lines of people waiting to see the movie.
Security at a number of movie theaters, all because of this film. Colors, starring Sean Penn and Robert Duvall as 2 Los Angeles cops up against murderous street gangs, gets high marks for realism, but authorities are worried that this looks too much like this, the scene of one of almost 400 gang-related murders in Los Angeles last year alone. and that the movie's depiction of tension and violence between gangs is so graphic it could incite more violence on the streets. One deputy sheriff warns if the movie is shown here, there will be dead bodies from one end of town to the other. The NAACP is asking that it be banned in Los Angeles.
What it will do is incite young gang members to kill policemen, incite young gang members like they're doing now to shoot people on the street.
The film uses 15 actual gang members as extras, one of them now awaiting trial for murder. Director Dennis Hopper disputes claims his film will incite more gang violence.
I don't see how it can incite any more gang violence is happening here. We had 13 people shot last weekend, and in one drive-by. This does not glorify gangs. If you want to go to jail, or if you want to die, if you find that glamorous, then this is the movie to go see.
One psychologist says, if anything, colors will discourage youngsters from joining gangs.
The good guys win, and the bad guys lose. Gang members aren't victorious. And people were saying, as a result of this film, youngsters may want to join gangs. I think as a result of this film, maybe a lot of youngsters might want to be cops.
Despite the controversy, the film is opening at 400 theaters nationwide, 70 in this city alone. But officials here say anyone wearing gang emblems, the colors referred to in the movie title, will not be admitted.
The most dangerous place to go to watch a movie in the 1980s into the 90s until when they finally shut them down, like mid-90s, was the drive-in theater. You're risking your life. And if it's not that serious, maybe not on the night that you went, something happened, but shit has gone down here at this theater. For us, we had the Geneva Drive-In. I can't remember what the one was called in Oakland that you'll see from the freeway. You will see, I remember driving on the freeway. My brother had just picked me up from my house, from my apartment. It's 92. We're driving down the freeway, and Deep Cover is playing. And my brother is telling me how dope of a movie it is.
The great thing about life on the street is you know how it's gonna be. It's always the same. It's always getting worse.
Hasta la vista!
On these streets, one color rules: green.
It's not 10 kilos we want 20.
Listen, you're taking a lot away for a guy we hardly know, John. Where are you moving this stuff?
He's gonna get you busted.
No, I won't.
On these streets, nothing's what it seems to be.
Is that our bust?
Yeah.
Well, who is he? Listen, John here got busted, but he kept his mouth shut.
On these streets, he'd be the perfect criminal if he wasn't the perfect cop.
Did you ever take a look at your psychological profile? You score almost exactly like a criminal. I'm looking for somebody who will go under and stay under.
What does he have to do?
Buy drugs, sell drugs, set up the people that I want to bust. Because there's only one rule in this game, John. Don't blow your cover.
Do what you want, but don't try to sit down while I get down. Not coincident.
There's a lot of money to be made out there, baby. You know, the more we have, the more we can move.
Business is improving.
From almost nothing to almost something.
Oh, are you an ambitious boy? You're gonna kill us.
You're not gonna kill anybody. We're too valuable to him. There's no such thing as an American anymore. No blacks, no whites, no nothing. It's just rich people and poor people.
Larry Fishburne.
Don't blow your cover.
Deep Cover.